Tituba, the enslaved woman, right, who kind of was one of the first people accused of, of spreading witchcraft and kind of getting some of the younger and older women in Salem into witchcraft. She was an enslaved woman. She was from the Caribbean, actually. She was of indigenous ancestry in the Caribbean, right? So, with the theories of race going on at the time, this kind of hyper Christianity among Massachusetts white settlers, it was almost like kind of a meeting of factors. Yeah, so I think part of it was this kind of outgrowth of the radical Christianity that the Puritans in Massachusetts kind of were involved with, right? Massachusetts really started as a theocracy. A lot of the Puritans they were Calvinists, which really meant they believed in this idea of predestination, right? Like everybody, you were predestined to be, to either be part of the elect that will go to heaven, or not. And the way you lived in your life was supposed to be a reflection of your destiny. So, the people in charge kind of figured that they were the elect and they could kind of dominate and they had all the answers. I guess, that they kind of almost like, forced people to believe really what they believed. And, again, when you have a society like that, that's really kind of honed in on, on one kind of like religious ideal like this, it is easy for conspiracies to kind of spread, when the very top brass in Massachusetts are talking about witchcraft existing, and then somebody accuses somebody else of being a witch, right? There's not a whole lot of room for like, pushback on that. And that's how the conspiracy kind of snowballed into the, however many, dozen and a half or so people who were executed. And the hundreds more who were at least accused and had to go to trial, for being supposed witches. So.